Greetings, Commanders, and welcome back to Archimedes Station. Today we got to cover the news. Lots been going on. This peak contest is changing everything. People's main commanders, their lineups, their gear. People are gearing up for Tier 12 even though they don't have it. So I'm guilty of that as well. Peak contest has been amazing. I'm absolutely loving this new event. The fact that they coupled it with this summer battle and pack event is working out really well for me. I needed those buy one get one mags to bump my Rogers up to do better in the peak contest. So that's what we're going to be talking about today, as well as the winner of Meme Review 20 and a venue for the live event and half price Geist Stones, a little bit more about the summer battle and pack, and the new Patreon gift for people that sign up in August. There is a new sign up gift. So yeah, after the jump. All right, boys. Wednesday. Big news. We're going to host a live stream, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to have a big live stream. 888 is going into a galactic battle before the season playoffs. So be there, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. 888. ODAD, Melt, Anubis, Army. Everyone here. It's going to be huge. JDB, handsomest guy on this game. So handsome. Kansas, Gwyn, Ogbog, Wayne. Everyone who's anyone. Except, all the other people that aren't in our guild. Okay, so let's talk about the peak contest. For those of you that have been hiding under a cave for the last 2 weeks, there's a peak contest over here. What you can do is you can go and take your best 3 commanders or best 5 commanders and go battle other players. You can sign up for the senior division, which lets you use tier 12, and then it's your gear, your awaken, and your leadership versus everyone else in the game. Obviously, the top 5 here are the biggest players in the game. Gan, Odad, 66, Cold Emperor, Han, I think is that guy's name. But we're learning a lot. Basically, Rogers and Full Metals are a must. But I've gone in depth on those topics in other videos. But here's what I want to cover for those of you guys that kind of have been paying attention. There is 2 days left this season. The hardest part about this contest is getting to tier 9 so that you can get these sweet rewards. But you'll notice at the very top here it says players reaching tier 10 will enter the peak contest ranking, and ranking rewards will be sent to your mailbox at the end of the season. That means if you don't reach tier 10, it is likely that you are not going to get these rewards. That's what it reads like, and support has confirmed that, which is unfortunate, but we won't know for another couple of days. That being said, there is something to look at here, and that is if you go to the bottom of this list, you can see all the players who are ranked tier 10 or above, and it stops at 2036 honor points. I'm currently at 1805 with 2 days to play. I'm going to make it because you don't really seem to lose points. You just gain points by playing. But at 1900, tier 10 should unlock. So where is everyone that's from 1900 to 2036? Maybe the list caps at 80? That's what I'm thinking, because I doubt they would just raise the bar all of a sudden. I think it just limits to how many players they can have there. It's not like they're going to have 1,000 players listed there. That's just a bunch of wasted app space anyway. Players have been reporting that if you're not in the senior division and you're still using tier 7, that Golem and Stella are still amazing. And remember, the diminishing returns for nonviolent resistance, Gilly's ignore defense skill and Vega's breakdown ignore defense skill aren't that great on tier 7. So the lower end commanders are actually still quite good there. We're seeing a lot of value in dodge, crit, and crit wither because you're not getting your research benefits there. So that's kind of interesting. And what else am I missing? Oh, that's probably enough for there. I'll be covering peak contests for the next couple of weeks, I'm sure. Last week's meme review, number 20, the one of everything. The winner gets one of everything ever made Arc of War related that I've ever made or produced or whatever. That would be the winner of meme review 20, and there was a poll to figure out who the winner would be. So if you head on over to the community tab on my channel, you can see the poll I posted. I post stuff almost here every day. There's a new idea for reforging. I'd like to see the devs add this where you can just convert 2 gems into 1. Sky Kingdoms has it. Come on, devs. Anyway, there was a poll put up. Here is the winner, ladies and gentlemen. Cyanide and Melt by Sinner Reckless is the winning meme for Meme Review 20, and it says, "Damn it, Melt, stop playing video games at work. Give me a sec, I just have to fight this boss." Bam! All right, I'm back. All right, now I will admit that this was taken from Cyanide and Happiness. He added my hat and my name. Normally, Melt memes don't win meme review, but this one was just so good, and the community voted it. Over 50% of people voted it. So the first ever Meta Melt meme has won meme review number 20. So congratulations, Sinner Reckless. You are going to be receiving one of everything. That includes a door hanger. I'll even throw in the new door hanger. That's a good segue. Oh, how cool is that? This is the new door hanger for August signups for Patreon, and it's green, so you can't see it because I got the chroma key on. But I'll put an image right here. But yeah, the door hangers, just for signing up on Patreon. Just a little something extra for supporting the channel, right? We don't do merch. We had a conversation about that. We just don't sell merch. We're not ready to sell merch. We are an education channel pushed by the community. We have Patreon if you want to keep the channel going. That's what it's for. There's little bonuses and gifts and sign-up stuff for helping out and helping the rest of the community push this thing. So for now, that's kind of how I want to treat it. One day we might do merch. For now, let's just do Patreon. Let's push the channel. Let's grow this thing. There's a lot more people we're not playing, we're not talking to, we're not seeing in this community that we could reach out to. So tell your guilds, tell your friends. Yeah, get more people involved. I'm going to go ahead and throw up the other honorable mentions for meme review number 20. It was Velociraptor by Espada, right? What if all the attention Kid is getting inspires the developers to buff him? What if Kid got the next big buff like Maruko did a few months back? T12 and Peak Contest. When you click Auto Deploy and Peak Contest for the first time and see all slots filled with Tier 12. That was a good meme. I thought that was definitely going to be a top one, a top winner there. But thank you, Mr. Bamboozle, for that one. Magnum PI put one out called Bad Legendaries. Legendaries you craft. When you craft your first legendary item and a guildie tells you it's not good. Cast it into the fire. Destroy it. Yeah, so that was a pretty good one, too. Magnum PI is always good for some quality memes. And then the Shield Metronome. This was by Solar Apollo. And when you're attacking the first time in Capital Battle, especially after server merge, shield on, right? Then you attack, reshield, attack, reshield. I thought that was kind of interesting. But anyway, Sinner Reckless takes home the gold there. Guys, we are still looking for a live venue. It's 7/29 today, July 29th. The live event is in 6 weeks, September 12th on a Thursday night. The live final is probably going to be in the evening. It's going to be 4 hours long. We need a venue for 6 to 8 hours. I'm willing to host a live stream. I'm willing to, bring the whole setup there, do like shout out cams, just have a proper live event. But I can't fork the bill on thousands of dollars for these events. These restaurants and banquet halls, they want so much money. We've had 2 people offer venues. One's too far away, and the other one isn't exactly what I want for the first live stream event. I want it a little bit, safe for children, let's say. So if you are an event planner or you have a venue in Southern California unless we don't have a budget. I asked 7 Pirates for a budget. I straight up told them, I was like, listen, I will host a live event finals. Give me some money to host this event for you guys. I'll put your brand on it or whatever. No response. So we're not getting any help from 7 Pirates. Not that I expected it, but a lot of people are putting money into the Patreon and the channel. It would be wrong of me not to ask, so I did, and no answer. So maybe that changes, maybe it doesn't. But if you have a venue, Southern California preferred, my budget's around $1,000. I don't want to spend more than that just because things cost money, and I can't be just throwing down thousands of dollars. I don't want to charge for the event. I want to have as many people show up as possible, and we'll kind of cater some kind of dinner. That's kind of how I want to go. Get the most amount of people possible. But I need time to invite people, right? I can't just do it the week of. People have to take time off work. Some people might be willing to travel. I got to have at least 3 weeks, a month, right? So we got to find out in the next 2 weeks, guys. This event cannot fall apart. The live event, Season 8, Galactic Battle, live stream final can be hosted with everyone in the community that's willing to come. You can even get on stream and shout out your guild and stuff, but we just need a venue. So if you know somebody, or if you have a venue, or a sweet house, or a business, or a restaurant, or whatever, let me know. All we need is a good internet connection to stream from. All right, I'll stop begging for a venue. I'm trying, guys. I know there's a lot of people that really want this to happen too, so I'm trying for everyone, okay? All right, I did a video yesterday called Half Price Geist Stones. There's a way to get a $600 Geist Stones for half price if you're not spending on this event. If you didn't watch that video, here's a nutshell version of it. If you spend $600, you get the Geist Stone, right? But if you buy a $100 pack as a gift for an ally, then you get $69.90 gold credit. Instead of $100 being worth $15,000, $100 is worth $69.90. And at that point, you just buy a $100 pack and two $40 packs. It's still $240. Okay, I'm not dumb. I realize that's very expensive for an in-game item, but if you really want a Geist Stone and you see how useful they can be in peak contest, you can do it for $240. Watch that video. All right, boys. I have to admit that we had this brilliant idea to piggyback on top of Seven Pirates' Design Your Own Commander contest. I received over 30 submissions with 30 skills for the primary, 30 skills for the secondary, 30 bits of lore, 30 pictures, or more. And I'm overwhelmed by the amount of response we got from players who just wanted a free mug, or maybe they just wanted to, contribute to the community. Whatever it was. Remember, the winner of this contest is supposed to get the Patreon mug. That was Gwyn's gift. Thank you, Gwyn. Good man. Awesome. I got way too many submissions. And I thought, okay, well, I'm not going to do a 30-minute video, 1 minute for each one. That's not going to do it any justice. I won't even have time reading all the skills in 1 minute. So I said, okay, do I do an hour-long video? No one wants to watch an hour-long video of commander concept ideas. So I figured, okay, I will just take the best commanders and the best art and then apologize to the rest of you guys. I had no idea I was going to get this much feedback. First thing I want to point out is Psycho I Am put out a ton of original art. Some of it he already had. Some of it he submitted just for this. There's some great art. This is one of them. I thought this was so cool because he has an art style that really complements our game style. I mean, this is just a sketch, right? Colored pencils or something. But it really does look like our game style. Like, it fits. And he's got a ton of these. The problem is, when I open the Gmail to start exploring all the submissions, everyone's personal information pops up. So then I started making an Excel spreadsheet, which started getting to 10, 11, 12 pages. So then I transferred all that to a doc, which 10, 11, 12 pages. And then I thought, screw it. I got to start mixing all the fonts, changing all the... It just became a headache. I was an hour into it. I was like, I'm not even halfway there. So thank you, everyone, for your submissions. All right, so let's do this. I'm going to declare Jan Grimm as the winner of the contest. Jan Grimm's idea was simply this. His idea, and there are so many good ideas, guys, but there's so many. His idea was actually brilliant. So with all this meta changing to ignore defense and everyone stacking HP, and the fact that infantry need to be a little more durable now, he says the first skill should be roughly 30%. Before each action, this attack will hit and ignores target 1 to 60% HP buff. Kind of like non-violent resistance, but instead of going up to 90% defense, he's saying just 60% HP. So it's not overpowered, and it's not a 40% guaranteed hit. It's only 30%. So it's a little bit weak, and it doesn't completely remove HP. So it's reasonable, right? And that can be just adjusted for the developers. Maybe they could buff it if they really want to go with it. The second skill would be Deja Vu Infantry. If one of our slots dies, 100% chance, all remaining slots will recover 1 to 60% of dead troops base percentage per level. So what that does is it kind of triggers like an elf heal, but it's not nearly as good as elf's heal because she heals every time she gets hit. So I actually don't think this commander is too overpowered, and I think it's actually a reasonably strong commander, and it could be buffed and modified. But he also had an idea for another commander that says, hey, why don't we just make a 40% add penetration? We have defense ignoring, HP ignoring. Why don't we just add penetration? It's new. So Jan Grimm obviously wanting to implement the new stuff. I think the commander would actually be pretty good. I think a lot of players would jump on it, and it would work well with where Tier 12 and Tier 13 is probably going to go. So congratulations, Jan Grimm. Oh, boy. Thanks, everyone, for the submissions. I really, truly feel bad because I expected maybe 5, 10 submissions. I'm overwhelmed. I'm overwhelmed. There's so much going on, and I just wasn't ready for this. So we're getting to that point, boys. We're getting to that point where we seek out community help, and we get a lot more than we bargained for. Oh, one more thing. Pickles from 945, the gentleman that created this awesome Melt bobblehead, last week got super ambitious and commissioned some artists to make some Ark of War themed gear and merch and stuff. It wasn't the original idea, but good ideas get rolling. And anyway, he made some stuff. So if you are interested in what he made, or you want to submit original content, check the link below. It did go a little crazy. It had some Melt branded stuff. I'm not ready to put my name on merch and sell it. I've always treated this channel like an education channel, community funded and sponsored. That's what Patreon's for. $15 a month, get behind the channel, push this community. It's our game. I'll keep making videos. I'll keep increasing the quality. I do 5 videos a week, and I put out GIFs. That's the idea. I use the Melt and the brand and stuff for GIFs. So, what is it? August's GIF is the door hanger. I think I mentioned that. But I don't know. I'm not ready to put my name and branding and memes out there yet for sale. It's just something, I just haven't committed to that yet. I don't know exactly why. Probably because the TAM isn't there. Probably because I don't want it to be looked at as a for-profit thing. I don't do it for profit. I mean, it'd be embarrassing if you looked at how much money I've spent. I lose. Listen, it's a community channel. It's a video game we play. Who cares how much money it costs? If you want to help offset the cost, check out Patreon. Their sign-up goals for August. All right, boys. Wednesday, big news. We're going to host a live stream, 5 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. We're going to have a big live stream. 888 is going into a galactic battle before the season playoffs. So be there, 5:30 Pacific Standard Time. 888, ODAD, Melt, Anubis, Army, everyone here. It's going to be huge. JDB, handsomest guy on this game. So handsome. Kansas, Gwyn, Ogbog, Wayne, everyone who's anyone. Except, all the other people that aren't in our guild. All right, we'll see you guys Wednesday.